Hi guys, Tony Hayes here, and I've got a new tool, a new Commando SEO tool. This one's called Social Bookmark Commando, and it has bookmarks from 20 bookmark sites. But what's different about this, as you can see here, I'm using the advanced version, is that we can drip feed over 30 days. We can put a time delay for getting the actual bookmarks. And the reason we really need a time delay in here is because we can do multiple accounts on those 20 sites. If I want to do 500 accounts on those sites, the software will take it. As long as we're using proxies and capture, it will work, and you can even randomize what accounts are used each time, and that means you're getting a random amount of bookmarks each time. And the reason I wanted to create this is because with onlywire.com, we're always getting one bookmark, or it's one link all the time. Okay. It's just leaving too much of a footprint for my liking. It might be working right now, but I like to think about the future and what we're going to be doing, in 12 months time from now. So what we've done is take the 20 best social bookmark sites that we could find that we could work with an API key. Okay, and we wanted to work with the API key because it gives us a higher success rate of posting. Okay, when you're using randomization, it doesn't really matter so much with that, because if you put in enough accounts, you're going to get a bunch of bookmarks anyway. So for example, if I want to do 60 Reddit accounts and then I get 25 Reddit bookmarks one time, and then the next time it's 34, that keeps things looking a little bit more natural. If it comes down to 22, I really don't care, to be honest. That it's good enough for me, but it's given us that option that I don't have to think about it. It's just giving me that randomization, and I can drip feed over the 30 days as well. So let me just give you a little tour, and this is just an overview video, and then I will do a video on the sales page for each of these settings, so you can see just how easy it is to use. Okay, now we've got the settings in here which you can put to run Social Bookmark Commando at Windows startup. Okay, and that means that you can enable scheduled tasks as well. That means if you've got your drip feed for 30 days going on, then it will just pick up every time you run that every day. Okay, if you close your computer and it starts up again, it will kick off again. Okay, and it will do some social bookmarks. Proxies, you really need to be using proxies with this. I'm using Squid proxies, as you can see here in the background, and if you're using Squid proxies, because you see me got it here, you've got to authorize your IP here, and when you do that, leave it a good 4 or 5 minutes for these to settle in before you start running the proxy checker here. I will show you how that works in another video. Also in the settings here, we got auto capture. Very, very important that you use this, because these captures come at you thick and fast. When we were testing it, I didn't have any capture, and I had to sit there about 20-30 times while we redid some of those, while I redid some of those, sorry, because I was not getting them right. So for 20 accounts, they come thick and fast, and you want to make sure that you can get as many of them accounts created as possible. Okay, but again, with randomness, I'm not really that bothered if I get 15 accounts sometimes and 20 the other time. It's not that big a deal for me. It's the randomness that I really wanted this tool for. Okay, now some people will be wondering what's the difference between this and Social Traffic Commando. Well, this is a desktop software, whereas Social Traffic Commando is a WordPress plugin, and the big difference is that we're not doing resharing with this tool. Social Traffic Commando will post to each site, and not just bookmark sites. It will use Facebook and Google Plus and Twitter, etc. And it will do resharing from those sites. Okay, this is a bookmark tool, and I didn't want resharing. I don't need another resharing tool. We've already got one, a very, very good one. What I wanted was a good, solid social bookmark tool, but we needed the ability to create the account. So we built that in here. And you can see here we've got two options. We can create a new profile and do one by one. We just click on randomize here. You can choose to do Hotmail account, and you can click on create email account, and this little pop-up here, if you click that, is going to go ahead and create a Hotmail account for you. You really need proxies for this to work properly. Okay, what we've also got is a bulk profiles creator. Okay, and I can choose in here 14 or 15 or 7 or 8 or 9 or whatever to do at a time, and just have this running in the background, and that gets me bulk accounts created all at one time. Okay, it's probably a good idea to do that when you are at the computer, because there are there's one or two times where you have to click a button, but that's basically about it. But you can do a few at a time. You can build up as many as you want. You can have 500 of these, you can have 1,000 of these, for all 20 sites if you want to, and it will always do randomization if you got the advanced version. Okay, so what we can also do here is we can put in a YouTube URL. If you click get video detail, it's going to pull in the description, the title, and it will put the keywords in here as well. Okay, if you want to override that and you want to put in your own keywords, that's what this space here is for, where it says the keywords, this field here. But you can also use it for any URL, okay? Not just videos. You can use it for Daily Motion, but it's not going to pull in from the URL. It's working only for YouTube to pull in those titles and descriptions. But if you want to use it for a WordPress site or anything else, you can do that just by overriding it. You just need to create your project, add your URL, give it a title, give it a description, add some tags in here in the keyword section, and choose whether you want to drip feed over 30 days, which I do suggest, because we've got the bulk creator. Just get in the habit of doing that, and you can create campaigns that way, okay? And it will just go and create bookmarks every single day for you on autopilot. Now, if you're using onlywire.com, you're paying about $12.99 per month. If you're using other softwares and other tools, you might be paying monthly, I'm not sure, but this way you can create accounts on those 20 sites, and you will get as many accounts as you want to get created. But again, I want to emphasize the randomness is the key to the success with this tool. Okay, very, very, very important that you can understand that. We do not care. I do not care if I get 20 accounts created every single time, and I don't care if I've got 500 Reddit accounts and I only get 64 Reddit bookmarks and one time and 22 the next. It's the randomness that I really want. If you look at the results you can get just with OnlyWire with 1 and 1 and 1 as far as the links are concerned, you will know the power of social bookmarking. Okay, this is taking it to a whole new level. Okay, so don't worry too much about oh, we didn't get a high success rate. What you want is just to have that randomness in there. It's really, really essential as far as I'm concerned, but we've made it very, very easy for that to happen in two ways. This way here, and when you create accounts, well, we never ever get 20 full accounts created anyway, and we're never ever going to get 20 full posted at any time anyway. I don't know any software that can do that. So that randomness is actually to our advantage. Okay, so that's the tool in a nutshell. That's what it does. That's how you use it. I'm going to do some videos for each of these tabs. I'll put them in this sales page. I'm going to do a special offer on this right now. Right now we're working on the X version. We will have 3 versions of this. We'll have the basic version, which just does bookmarks to all the accounts that you've got. That's the basic version. Okay. This version, the advanced version, does the randomization, which I feel is key. Okay, and the X version, we're going to add in OnlyWire as well. For those that want to use OnlyWire, you can just do it within the tool itself, and we're going to add in some RSS features as well. Okay, and some pinging. Okay, that's what's going to be in OTO too. So it's going to be a very, very powerful tool. And those that bought Social Traffic Commando, you will know that when you bought Social Traffic Commando first time, we were offering it at $47, and you can see that has grown into something really, really special. Now we've got Facebook, we've got Google Plus, Twitter, we've got a whole bunch of really interesting accounts in there, and we can get all kinds of resharing going on with that. When you saw the first version, and what you see now is completely different, and this tool will be no different as well. I've got plans for taking this even further, but I just wanted a good solid social bookmark tool that gives us randomness, that we can get results fast, but also that we can have the option to drip feed. And with that drip feed over the 30 days, it keeps things looking natural. And with the randomness, we take away the footprint, and that makes everything look really, really good as far as getting results and not getting slapped by Google. Okay, but you do need to use proxies, which can be a little bit pricey depending on how many you want to use. You can use shared proxies for this, and that will give you even more randomness. So, and in my opinion, that is a good way to go. I will put some links in the download page where you can get some cheaper proxies than the ones that I use, but for the purposes of doing demo videos, I'm using Squid because that's what I've got right now, and I'll keep probably using them for the foreseeable future. But if you want to get lower cost proxies, I'll put some links in there that you can get those, and you know, quite decent proxies as well, which will be good enough. Okay, and you can see down here we can save results as CSV file, and that will give us the URLs that's been posted. Okay, or you can save to a native format. Okay, and a native format, it means you can re-import into the social bookmark tool itself. Okay, with the accounts you can do the same. You can save. Okay, you can save your accounts that you created. Good idea to always do that if you've got a whole bunch of accounts in there. Do save them, keep them on your hard drive, keep them on your desktop or somewhere, and you can import them at any time. Okay, you just click on open and you can find where you store them and pull them back in. That way you're never going to lose them. Okay, just get in the habit of doing that. This is a very, very powerful tool. I'm really happy with it. We will take it a little bit further, but for now I'm very happy with what we got right now, and I think by the end of today we're going to have the X version. So the offer I'm going to make to you today is for the X version. Okay, and if you buy the version now, like we did with the Social Traffic Commando WordPress plugin, then you get the option to buy it now and get grandfathered into the final version when that is completed. Okay, which we have just completed in the last few days. Okay, and you will see if you bought that tool that, you know, how far we advanced that tool and how good it's actually got. Okay, so that's it, guys. Just an overview video. I'll put some other videos underneath with the tool in action, and I hope to see you in the inside. This is a fantastic tool, and get in while you can, because it's going to be very powerful by the time we finish with it, and it's very powerful even now. Okay, thanks. See you later.